Get going, everybody. Please stand for the pledge.
It's over here.
Nope, that way. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The roll call, please, Sue.
Mr. Arcuri, Mr. Bova, Mr. Brodsky.
Here.
Mr. Coyne.
Present.
Mr. D'Elia.
Here.
Mark Ford.
Here.
Mitch Ford.
Here.
Mr. Mahardy. Mr. Mutolo.
Here.
Ms. Cessny. Mr. Williams. And Mr. Zawaya.
Thank you. You have in your packet the draft January 20th, 2015 minutes. Is there a motion to approve? Second.
Aye.
Thanks. Any comments, corrections, deletions? All those in favor? Anybody opposed? Thank you. You have a resolution in your packet ratifying and funding collective bargaining agreement. You want to just quickly remind us?
At the last meeting, we had John Corcoran here, our labor attorney from Hancock Estate, with a package that was discussed here by the board. That package was presented to the Teamsters for formal ratification. They held their vote. It passed by a vote of 39-5. It was overwhelmingly in favor of the ratification. So they have accepted it formally, and it is now sent back to us for ratification. There are no changes. The wage piece is exactly what we all discussed last time around. Ratification bonus and minor adjustments to the medical reimbursement card. So it is the same package, and it has passed the Teamsters.
Any questions or concerns, comments regarding this agreement? Is there a motion to ratify? Yes, Vince, thank you. A second? Thanks, Bruce. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. The next item is ratification of contract with Town of Bridgewater.
This is for meter reading services that we were doing for the Village of Bridgewater. And as you may have read in the paper, the Village of Bridgewater has voluntarily decided to dissolve itself and merge with the town. So this is simply to have a successor agreement to our contract that we had with the village to recognize that the town of Bridgewater is stepping into the shoes of the village and taking over. It is the same contract we've had in place for 2 or 3 years now. We read their meters at a set fee and produce their bills, and nothing's different other than the fact that we now have a new relationship with the town, and it's the same agreement that we had before.
And this is something we have previously discussed.
That's correct, yeah. We read their meters, we generate their bills, take the payments, and send them the money, and it's been working very well so far.
Any questions or comments for Pat regarding this resolution? Someone move it as presented? Bruce, thank you. Second? Thanks, Betty. Any further discussion, comments, concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Next, we have a resolution for Dick to sign something. You want to tell us about that, Dick?
Sure, it's a DOT form that basically stipulates the requirements for our work in DOT right-of-ways, covers notice, restoration of surfaces and things like that. It's a new process the DOT has come up with. It will mean that we do not have to post a maintenance bond that we've typically posted at the cost of several $1,000s by signing this document. Basically commits the authority to doing the restorations that are required after we do our water main repairs. So, and Attorney Bob Rowe has reviewed the document.
Yeah.
Any questions or concerns for Dick on this? Somebody, do we have it? Do we have a resolution on this?
No.
Just pass it.
Would someone care to make a resolution authorizing Richard Goodney as authorized agent to sign the New York State DOT Permit 2? Thank you, Betty. Second? Bruce?
Sure.
Any comments, further comments, concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Next item on our agenda is a quarterly investment statement, fourth quarter ending December 31st, 2014. Jim?
In
In your packet is a statement, it's actually the third quarter, it's not the fourth quarter, because remember, we're on a short year from April through December, so this happens to be the year-ended statement for the short year, the 9 months. So what you have here is showing the balances for the 3 quarters, plus interest income and any fees associated with this. Just a reminder that this is required under public authorities law, that we provide a statement to you on a quarterly basis of all investments that we have and any income and expenses related to them.
Any questions for Jim on this? Is there a motion to approve? Thank you, Frank. Second, Vince? Any further comments or concerns? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. Next, we don't have any official committee reports, but we do have a finance report.
It's in your binders. I didn't have it sent out. It's the first quarter of the year. We're also in the middle of our audit right now, so we got to make the changeover. This is, we're starting a new year, so this is the first month. So this report is for the first month of our calendar year. So the only thing is consumption's a little down because of some changes in our system. We actually billed a little later than anticipated, so our receivables were up and cash was down, but we should be able to make that up in February and March.
Any questions for Jim? Thanks, Jim. Our executive director's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have 2 major issues that have been taking an awful lot of our time up, but we'll hear about both of those in executive session. In the meantime, though, I just want to comment on the fact that here we are Monday, February 23rd. Folks have been obviously seeing a lot of us on the news and seeing our crews all over town as this winter seems to just continue on and on and on with sub-zero temperatures. We've been dealing with about 9 main breaks in the last 3 days. We did 3 today. 4th one just came in an hour ago. We have 6 on deck for the next 2 days fixed. I just want to say that through all of this, our maintenance crews, our whole maintenance section and supervisors have been truly heroic throughout this. Their efforts have just been Herculean. They're all over the place. They're running ragged. Somehow they're managing to get by and still fixing these things as anybody in the business can do, as fast and as well as anybody. They've also been getting tremendous support from our engineering department, Dick Goodney and his team. We had folks camping out here over the weekend, literally 24 hours a day. We're running our treatment plant 24 hours a day, trying to keep up with system demand. It's been quite an ordeal. But I want to say that we've been using outside contractors as well. Their costs have been very reasonable. They've been very willing to come in and help us out. So our own crews have been supplemented by the guys that we deal with on the outside on a regular basis. Been a big, tremendous help. We've also had tremendous cooperation from local authorities, whether it's public works crews, fire departments, helping with managing road conditions, getting rid of snow, salt in the roads, a whole variety of support functions. So this has been really a community effort, but our maintenance guys have just been tremendous. And I can't say that enough. I think I just said the word tremendous about 5 times. But they're doing a great job, and we're waiting for this temperature to creep back up. Hopefully it'll slow down a little bit and give our guys a little bit of a breather and a chance to recharge their batteries. But in the meantime, related to that, we have some other issues that I'll reserve for executive session unless anybody's got any questions.
Where was the biggest break?
Biggest break, well, we had one running at a rate of about 8 million gallons a day.
Hartford Street.
Yeah.
One Friday night.
The flow rate was about 8 million gallons a day, meaning if it ran 24 hours, we would have lost 8 million gallons. Fortunately, the guys had it shut down and nipped in the bud in about 2 hours.
2 hours, yep.
So,
Still had 2.5 feet of water at the intersection.
Yeah,
That was quite a break.
yeah, it was a river. We have a lot of frozen services too. We had our meter installation crews out over the weekend, down in basements, a lot of frozen meters, frozen services. We're seeing problems that we haven't seen in years. We had calls from customers that one commercial customer hasn't had a problem with a service going into a building in 23, 28 years. It froze up. So this frost line has been really problematic. It's down 4.5 feet. When the guys are digging, they can't just use the bucket and dig a hole. They gotta put the jackhammer attachment on the backhoe, chisel their way down, put the bucket on, get the loose stuff out, chisel their way all the way down to the main. At this point, the frost is literally wrapped around some of the mains. Fortunately, some of them have a little bit deeper cover. Some of the mains are deeper, 5 or 6 feet or more. But the ones that are a little more shallow, the frost is right down there on top of the pipes. And we're seeing the result of it now. Will it be a record? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out.
Hopefully not.
But right now, we haven't had time to even go and research that because everybody's running in different directions trying to keep up with it. And as I said, another one came in just an hour ago. Any other comments or questions?
Thanks, Pat. Any old business? Any new business? We need a motion to go into executive session for potential litigation and current litigation. Thank you, Vince, second. Thanks, Betty. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you.